Hello and welcome to our third lesson of English on Aqad channel on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe now and please at the end try to give us a like because this is the only encouragement we can get from you, and thank you in advance. Our lesson today is about direct and indirect. And this lesson will be given in three different classes. The first class or the first part of it is called statements. Of course, this comes from your book, Theme 1, Unit 2. That's good. Nice. We will take some examples first to know the direct and indirect. Example number one, Ali says, I like English. What is this? These are the exact words said by Ali. So if someone else asks you, what does Ali say? You may answer saying that Ali says that he likes English. So this is indirect. So now we need to notice the changes between the two. And the first one, after Ali says, we have a comma. And the second one, we don't have a comma. We deleted it. And the first one, we have quotation marks. And the second one, we don't have quotation marks. That's good. And the first one, the speaker says about himself, I like English. And the second one, we say about him, he likes English. So in brief, we have changes in the punctuation, which are to delete the comma and to delete the quotation marks. And we have a change in pronouns. I becomes he, because the speaker is a man, Ali is a man. So I becomes he. If, for example, the speaker is a woman, so I becomes she. Good. And now the verb like becomes what? Becomes likes, because it has come after he. And in English, there is no change, and we put a full stop at the end. That's very good. Now, let's read example number two. Ali said, I like English. Can you notice the difference between example number one and example number two? Yes, that's very good. Instead of the present verb says, I used the past verb said. That's very nice. Now let's go step by step to change it. Ali said is the same, no change. Then we delete the comma, and after that we delete the quotation marks, and then we join the two parts using the word that. But that is optional. We can use it and we can leave it out. So again, the answer is Ali said that he like becomes liked. He liked English. So a question will pop up into your mind now. Why is the change? You changed like, which is present, into liked, which is past. I will tell you the answer. We normally change after a past reporting verb, because said is past, so we should not use the present after it. So like becomes what? Becomes liked. More examples. Number three. Dad said, I have bought everything. That's good. These are the exact words said by Dad. How can we change it? Let's do it one by one. Dad said what? Said that he have or has or had. I want you to guess. Yes, had. Dad said that he had bought everything. Now look at the answer. Dad said that he had bought everything. That's very nice. Number four. My uncle said to me, I'm leaving now. I want you to focus on two important words in this sentence. Focus on say to me and focus on now and see the change. it will be like this. My uncle told me that he was leaving then. So what changes have we done in this last example? Said to became told. Said to me, told me. We deleted the comma and we deleted the quotation marks and we joined using that and I changed it into he am leaving, which is the present continuous became was leaving, past continuous, and now became then. So one thing will pop up into your mind now. Why do we change now into then? In fact, there is a table of changes for these. Notice how these words change. We have four rows, direct, indirect, direct, indirect. Now becomes then. This becomes that. These, for the plural, changes into those. Here becomes there. And today becomes that day. So what about yesterday? Yesterday changes into the day before. And last week changes into the week before. And in the same way, if you meet last year, it becomes the year before, and so on. Ago becomes before. So if you say, if you find 2 weeks ago, should be 2 weeks before. Tomorrow becomes the following day. And tonight becomes that night. That's very good. This is the first change in words. Sometimes we have another change in tenses. Read the rule. The rule says after a past verb, after a past reporting verb, like said or told, for example, we change tenses. So now you will ask me, how can we change tenses? We change tenses according to the following table. Good. Excuse me. If we have do, which is present simple, we use did. If we have is dying, it becomes was dying. Present continuous becomes past continuous. Have or has done becomes had done. So the present perfect becomes past perfect. If we have did, it also becomes had done. If we have was or were, both become had been. If we meet will, we change it into would, and can becomes could. Must becomes had to, and have to also becomes had to. Now, please open your Aqad book, page 15. Of course, I'm talking to grade 12 students in the Sultanate of Oman, those students who have the new version of Aqad book. Go to page 15 and let's discuss it one by one. Exercise 2. Reported speech. Simple statement. That's the title. Finish the sentences using reported speech. Example. Mahmoud said to me, I clean my car every day. So the answer becomes Mahmoud told me that he cleaned his car every day. Number 1. Al-Khalil said, Ahmed is at home. So the answer is Al-Khalil said that, yes, Ahmed was at home. Very good. Number 2. Mahmoud said to me, Fadia often helps at home. So the answer becomes Mahmoud told me that Fadia often helped at home. Of course, the technique is to stop the video after each sentence and you try to answer it yourself and then you start the video again to make sure that you have done the right thing. Number 3. Susan said to her friend, I'm watching TV right now. The answer is Susan told her friend that she was watching TV then. 4. Samir said, my mother was ill. Samir said that his mother had been ill. Okay? Some books use the past simple. So in some books you may find it. Samir said that my mother was ill, and it's also right. Number 5. Mom said to me, boys and girls can help in the house. Mom told me that boys and girls could help in the house. Rania, I'm going to ride a camel. Rania told me that she was going to ride a camel. Salim and Ahmed, we have cleaned the windows. Salim and Ahmed told me that they had cleaned the windows. Amira, I didn't have time to do my homework. Amira remarked that she hadn't had time to do her homework. Mr. Zaki, my mother will be 50 next month. Mr. Zaki told me that his mother would be 50 the following month. Jihan, the boss, must sign the letter. Jihan said that the boss had to sign the letter. Number 11. Ayman Wahid. Our teacher will go to Rustaq tomorrow. Ayman Wahid said that their teacher would go to Rustaq the following day. Please go to the next page. Page 16. Number 12. Hala, I was writing a letter yesterday. Hala told me that she was writing a letter yesterday is a good answer. And there is another answer. You can say Hala had been writing a letter yesterday. Both are right. Number 13. Muhammad, my father flew to Egypt last year. Take care. Flew is a past tense. It's the past of fly. That's good. Muhammad told me that his father had flown to Egypt the year before. Number 14. Al-Jolanda said Saif went to the stadium an hour ago. The answer. Al-Jolanda said that Saif had gone to the stadium an hour before. Number 15. Minna, my aunt, will celebrate her birthday next weekend. Minna said that her aunt would celebrate her birthday the following weekend. Number 16. Umayma said to Asala, I'm going to read a book this week. The answer. Umayma told Asala that she was going to read a book that week. Number 17. Shayma and Ghadir said, we will do our best in the exams tomorrow. The answer, Shayma and Ghadir said that they would do their best in the exam the following day. Number 18, Sana said to Khadija, we didn't eat fish yesterday. Sana told Khadija that they hadn't eaten fish the day before. Number 19, Dalia said, I spent all my weekly pocket money today. Dalia complained that she had spent all her weekly pocket money that day. Number 20, Ahmed said Muhammad had already gone at 6. Ahmed said that Muhammad had already gone at 6. Goodbye and good luck, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and to give us a like. Thank you, and wait for another video.